What's going on, people? It's your man the YB. Once again, big shout out to my doggy 31BT for coming through and boosting up the coin. So we got a bit of an unfortunate one for the masses right now regarding Ade, aka Ade Oladipo, and Gman. I like Gman. I like Shilde as well, to be fair. I like Gman and I like Ade Oladipo. But listen, man. Yeah. The Don Mafia. And we're going to get to the clip in a second, so just hold your horses. Clickbait. Relax yourself, man. Yeah? Listen, man, don't play with me. There's been a whole bunch of corny channels out here you man can click on. If you want some, listen, let me tell you something. Let's set the record straight right now for the masses, the unwashed, the mighty unwashed. No one tells me, apart from Massa Balls, to be fair. Massa Balls tells me what to say, to be fair. If YouTube tell me to quieten up, I'm quieting up. I need these shekels, man. I got bills to pay. But outside of that, yeah, no man telling me how to say things. You understand that? Okay, so sit yourselves in, get that seatbelt out. I completely forgot my point, but the point is, man, listen, man, yeah? Too many man are impatient these times, okay? Oh, maybe your title was bugging. Oh, wait, go somewhere else, man, yeah? There's been a bunch of corny channels, right? If you want some square, straight up title and some square, straight up bars, come on, man, don't play with me. I've been told you this. It reminds me, the title. Yeah? Not interested. Anyway, let's get to this now. The Don Mafia are doing too much, man, bottom line. The Don Mafia are doing too much. We know Usyk just punched up Minimus Duquitius Uselessius. That's a fact. And fair play to Usyk for that. Right? But what we ain't going to do right now, and this ain't really so much about Usyk, as it is the whole Don Mafia shtick, the Turkey Mafia. What we're not going to do is start, listen, Gman independent, right? Ade, he's he was initially independent at some point. Now he's getting all the gigs, more power to him, right? But they're pushing these narratives now, soft shilling, yeah, that they wouldn't have agreed with before they got put on, before they got flown out. Take it, right? Facts. Before the Don Mafia, take it. They was pretty based. Now they're coming with the corporate bars. Okay. Oh, I think Fury. Come on, man. Oh, Fury makes the most financial sense. So yeah, that's what should happen. Oh, you can't really argue with it. What? Right? That's exactly what most independent people, yeah, never say that. Not one person has ever called for. In fact, I remember Ade Oladipo and Gman, they was calling out Fury vs Chisora, and rightfully so. Was it the third fight? Fury Chisora 3 it must have been. No, it's not right. Let the gap tooth get his shot. We was all behind that. What's happened is the Don Mafia's come in, yeah, and them silver coins have started rolling in. And more power to them. Listen, man, I'm tired of being broke. But listen, more power to them, man. They got the coins rolling in. That's not the point, though. Yeah? When you got coins rolling in, there's an argument. It's a bit like Carl Big Conk Frock, right? Carl Big Conk Frock. When you got the bread rolling in, you don't need to be asking Conor Hen how his tattoos are doing. Yeah, what's the point of having bread? Now, listen, Big Conk is on a different level to these men. These men are still... They're still... kind of, what are they doing? Again, they're not starving, but they're not at that level. Frotch must be at what? Big Conk must be at what, 10 mil? I'd assume. So he's laughing. I think once you get to 10 mil, even $1 million, you ain't laughing at no one, are you? You're doing better than the unwashed, yeah? But you ain't laughing. Yeah, 10 mil is where you start laughing. 10 mil you can make right now, conservatively, 400 large per year. Who can spend 40 or 30 large, 35 large a month, people? Very hard to do. Unless you have a Babylonian existence. Don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure you could chang your way. You could certainly chang and brass your way to 35 bags a month pretty easily. But outside of that, outside of the normalities, normalities only, you ain't spending 35 large a month. Okay? How did I get on to ranting about that? The point is, man, Ade's not at the 10 mil level, but still. Yeah? If you look at the media landscape, people prefer authenticity. So I don't know what script they got here. Anyway, let's get to the script they got. Bear in mind the reference is, no one wants Usyk versus Fury 3. In fact, the only people who want Usyk versus Fury 3 is his turbulency. Take it. That's what I'm hearing. When I hear these men speak about Fury versus Usyk 3, I hear, take it. Take that script. Take it. Do you understand? Ain't hearing no authenticity, man. So let's get to the bars. From Ade Oladipo and Gman. Here we go.
And then bow out.
Yeah.
I'll sped it up. That sounds proper quick to me.
Champion.
For 140 or probably lowest payday is probably...
This is what I want to do. Like, I feel like veteran fighters want to fight veteran.
I would retract the retirement and I would say if he still has his title, he'll fight Badu Jack at cruiser.
Okay, just to see if he can become a five-weight world
champion and then bow out.
Yeah.
Lizard 4997 says, question, if Tyson Fury comes back, why does he get the chance to fight Usyk for the title? Not fair on the guys like Parker and Kabayel. I tend to agree. I don't think it would be fair for him to just get an immediate crack. But the problem is that fight sells more.
Yeah.
And the
why are people acting like they don't know this? Mm-hmm. Like there isn't a queue in boxing. I mean, we just saw
There's more to the bar, but I want you, man, to season in that one. They start off saying, yeah, no, it's wrong. But, what do you expect? Yeah? This is Babylon. What happened to morality? Yeah? It's a bit like, oh, well, why don't we all start trafficking 10-year-olds and profiting from it? That's an extreme example, right? But the same, well, obviously, didn't you know it makes money? Yeah? All of Donald Trumpowitz's friends and Kamala Harris's friends. What about, it makes money, man. Get on the program. It makes money. Okay? Then pizza Donnies, if you know what I'm talking about. The pizzas, they cost 60 grand. How is Obama ordering 60 grand off of pizzas? It's like, whoa, right? We could all be doing that one instead. Oops. Busted. Couldn't we? Now, that's an extreme example. We're not comparing this shilling of Fury versus Usyk 3 to the pizza man and Obama's pizza situation. Hey, Obama, how are you ordering 60 large worth of pizzas, man? Where are they doing that at? Yeah? What local Domino's do you know has got 60 large of stock in a given night? I don't know. But anyway, we're digressing here on a mad one. This might be the YB's last video more time. It might be the last one, man. Wallahi, it might be the last one. For real. Yeah? You see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? And it's for me, this is even more sinister. Traditionally, when you get company men, they just come out, bosh. I'm trying to think of a good example of it. I like Tim Bradley, but to some extent, who is Tim? Tim Bradley is known to be glazing some people, the top rank side. Yeah? He a top jigaboo for the top rank dons. There's been other examples of Tony Bellew hanging out the back of AJ, hanging out the back of him. That's another example. You know what side Tony Bellew's on, right? These man, because again, I hate to bring it to politics, but we saw this. Remember with the Epstein situation? And they brought all the influencers in. This is an extreme example. Yeah? Oh, we've got the files. And they brought all these corny, low-T, right-winged based influencers to come out and dance and wave the, oh, we got the files. I'll put it on a paywall. Woo! There's nothing in the files. Yeah? So it's become a grift now. Independent voices who are traditionally more based, and no one's watching BBC or CNN no more, man. Yeah? And the mafias, they've clocked onto it. So they bring these men in who are known to be certainly more based than traditional media, and then they give them the same script. Yeah? The soft shilling, where you know, Ade and Gman are normally pretty based, so yeah, they kind of make sense what they're saying. And it's the way it's sinister because you don't know what you're getting. When you watch CNN or BBC, yeah, you know exactly what time it is. Yeah, no doubt about that. But when you bring in independent media, it gives it more, because independent media right now is trendy. Oh, well, yeah, these are just two normal bare bums in the shower like me, right? It makes their opinion carry more weight in today's age. Do you understand that? And the way they do it as well is sinister. He starts off by saying, oh no, it isn't right. But then goes on to, the bulk of his explanation is justifying the wickedness. Okay, let's go back to it. Replay the bars, because some of you men are slow. You need to hear it twice. You best believe it.
Bow out.
Yeah.
Lizard 4997 says, question, if Tyson Fury comes back, why does he get the chance to fight Usyk for the title? Not fair on the guys like Parker and Kabayel. I tend to agree. I don't think it would be fair for him to just get an immediate crack.
I tend to agree. I don't think it'd be right for him to get an immediate crack. Absolutely. We're all on board with that message. So peep the program in here. Get ready for it. Bush.
But the problem is that fight sells more.
Yeah.
And
But the problem is it sells more. Where's the problem at, man? Yeah? Let's get them pizzas in here right now. Let's get them 10-year-old pizzas in. That's what we're fixing to do. How about that? Oops. Oh, it makes sense though. Who cares if it makes everything? There's loads of things that make financial sense. It'd make financial sense for Usyk to fight Floyd Mayweather, for example. It don't mean I want to see it for undisputed. Where do you draw the line here? Let's get a rhino in. Not the white rhino, but let's bring an animal in. Let's make it into a proper debaucherous Roman affair. How about that? Since we're just taking the piss now. This is supposed to be a modern sport, and Usyk has 3 belts. And listen, I'm bringing Usyk into the mix. This isn't just about the Mafia and Turkey and whatnot. Usyk's responsible here if it happens. He's a grown-ass man. Jesus. He has his own morality line he can or cannot follow. Okay? He's not bound. He's supposed to be Jesus, right? What part of that said, yeah, make sure you get all your coins correct first? When was that? What principle in the Bible does it say to make sure your coins are in line? I'm hearing all the Usyk shills and that right now. No, he's earned the right now to dig pocket. Huh? You weren't saying that when Fury was fighting Chisora the 3rd time, and rightfully so. Oh, but he's earned it now. Earned it what? Punching up a few big stiff British idiots. Come on. What are we doing here? Yeah? No one's earned the right. Now, if Usyk drops the belts, of course he can. That's when you've earned the right. Yeah? I wouldn't bother getting into a discussion. Let's say Usyk drops the belts and he wants to fight Fake Paul and he wants to fight some other plumbers. Some people might say, oh, he's devaluing his legacy. I don't mind. In fact, I respect that. You're not holding up the lineage of the game. You're not playing with it. Exactly what... I don't like the way Fury does something, we all know it's wrong. Usyk does it, it's like the biggest... Oh, actually... His 5-dimensional chess is just too great. No one's earned the right to hold 4 belts up, or in my opinion, any belts, and fight plumbers. And or people who ain't got there. Yeah, Fury's been beat twice. His ranking has to drop. And we'll get to that in a second, but let's carry on with the shillery. Because Ade jumps in as well. Shilde. Let's hear some bars from Ade Oladipo right quick. That's what we're fixing to do. Bosh.
Why does he get the chance to fight Usyk for the title? Not fair on the guys like Parker and Kabayel. I tend to agree. I don't think it would be fair for him to just get an immediate crack. But the problem is that fight sells more.
Yeah.
And
why are people acting like they don't know this? Mm-hmm. Like there isn't a queue in boxing. I mean, we just saw Manny Pacquiao not fight for 5 years and get a WBC title shot.
And probably get another one as well.
Exactly. There is no, like... I don't get wound up by this anymore.
I don't get... Oh, all of a sudden, now Ade on the payroll, he ain't wound up. Yeah? And listen, I'm going to be honest. If I had them shekels dropping in my pocket... This is the thing about me is, I'd have to tell the truth, though. Yeah? I wouldn't say I'm not wound up. I'd say I'm paid, man. They paying for my opinion, y'all. Whoop-de-whoop. Don't listen to me. I couldn't come on here deceiving the masses. I couldn't do it, sorry. Couldn't do it. I'll just come on here and say, listen, man. Don't take anything I'm saying worth a bean of nothing. Because I'm paid. Yeah, these are paid comments. The whole video is a paid sponsorship for whatever the script writer's given to me, the Don Mafia script. That's what I'm fixing to do right now. And run some game on your ass, because I'm up and I'm winning, man. You hating, you dusty. That's what I'll be telling the masses. I couldn't just come on in, have one opinion about Tyson Fury fighting Chisora the third time, which is essentially the equivalent. You can, Fury's not as bad as Chisora. It doesn't matter. It's either right or it's wrong. Yeah? Fury's been beat by this man twice, and he stunk the place out in both fights. Certainly the second one. The first one you can say, well, I thought he was a gap tooth. I didn't prepare. The second one, you come in like a big, stiff heifer. Yeah? And did nothing really. You went out like a wet fart. So why are we seeing that again? Oh, YB. To be fair, Fury just knocked out Caballero or boxed him up. Okay. Fury boxes up Caballero. Even if Fury boxes up someone like, I don't know, someone. Just one. Give us one show in the top 10. Even then I wouldn't like it because I think Caballero and Parker got next. But okay, you can't get beat twice by the same man, do nothing, and hop back in there. I don't care about it. We don't need to hear about, Ade's like, I don't know what everyone's surprised for. There is no, what did he say? There is no way, there is no line or order in boxing. It's the money, it's the money. Oh, I can't believe people are still saying this. Well, you were saying it 2-3 years ago, before the coins started dropping in your pocket, right? Before them coins started dropping in your pocket, man, you knew exactly what the masses were thinking. Now from your high position as an ordained representative of his turbulency, you all high and mighty. I don't really get it now. I don't get what the masses are on. This is obviously the play. Let's rewind a second.
People acting like they don't know this. Mm-hmm. Like there isn't a...
More.
Yeah.
And the character...
Why are people acting like they don't know this? Mm-hmm. Like there isn't a queue in boxing. I mean, we just saw Manny Pacquiao...
Why are people confused for? There isn't a queue, guys. Manny Pacquiao did this. So Usyk and Fury doing that is that... Well, Pacquiao, to be fair, he turned up. And that wasn't something... Listen, if we'd just seen Pacquiao lose twice to Barrios, absolutely, that's not right. Barrios, what was he doing? It's not like it was a bunch of dudes hanging around. I don't know. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah? If Fury had been retired, let's say Italma 4 years from now is champion, and there's not really a lot going on at 147, which there isn't at this time. Yeah? Conor Benn didn't want Barrios, so there's nothing really going on right now at 147. So let's say Italma, he's wiped everyone out, there's nothing really going on, there's no names jumping out. Yeah? And Fury says, I want to come back and fight Italma. Absolutely. Yeah? You haven't lost to Italma twice already. Why not have a fun fight? I wouldn't mind. No one's going to argue. Even to be honest, even if, let's say, Caballero and Parker didn't exist. Alright, there's not a lot going on. Like for a long time in boxing, the Vlad era, there wasn't really much going on. So whatever. If you want to do some fun fights. But when you got two dudes salivating, Parker and Caballero, no, definitely not. This definitely is not Barrios and Pacquiao. Yeah, definitely not. Complete opposite, man.
Not fight for 5 years and get a WBC title shot.
And probably get another one as well.
Exactly. There is no, like... I don't get wound up by this anymore because I understand just...
I don't get wound up by this anymore. I've transcended the great unwashed. That's what he really means to say. I don't get mad about this anymore because you hear that shmoney? Yeah? That shmoney do what it do, man. That's what it do. So don't play with me. That's what Ade's saying. And listen, if he said that, I'd get it. I'm like, he told you the truth though, right? But I'm lying. But don't try and spin it like your take is a genuine, I really think this. Yeah? It's a script. At least give us a wink. Be like, yeah, I love this Fury fight, guys. Give us a wink, man. Put some hand signals in there, man. Like, whoop, beep. You know what I mean? All this kind of thing. Do some of them things, and we'll know, okay, he been got. We know he can't tell the truth. Just do one of them. Yeah? Don't piss on us and tell us it's raining. That's how it feels, if I'm honest.
There is no, like... I don't get wound up by this anymore because I understand just how corrupt boxing is. Mm-hmm. You can jump the queue. It's about money. It's about what money do you bring to the table. Tyson Fury generates. Like, look how dull the build-up was to an extent for Dubois Usyk. Dubois didn't really want to say anything. The face-off was rubbish. Fury, you know what you're
Three
getting.
face-offs.
Now, it's like, this is the other thing as well, the Usyk glazing. The Usyk glazing has become an institution at this point. Bottom line. Oh, Dubois was boring. Well, what was Usyk doing? I don't remember him doing a whole bunch either, to be fair. Okay, you can argue English isn't his first language, but let's not make out they're both boring. Yeah? No good in terms of entertainment. That said, this is the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. Fury's had 2 opportunities to show up and show out, and he's flopped both of them. He has not had a comeback fight. He's not proven, oh, okay. It's a bit like even Dubois. Yes, he got punched up. Yes, he is one of the bigger and stiffer idiots in history in boxing. There's no doubt about that. And he bumped my money, and I'm pissed off to this day. I'm pissed off to this day about that. However, to be fair to Dubois got beat by Usyk. He rebuilt. 3 top 10 fights. Right? 3 top 10 fights. In fact, he had a top 10 fight, a top 5 fight, and a top 3 fight at the time with AJ. That's how he built up. We're not even asking from Fury. Just to give us 1 top 5. Yeah? Oh, Dubois was boring and, this whole narrative that someone can be entertaining outside the ring and not in the ring. For me, the reason Fury was entertaining at any level. Yes, I got cucked. Yes, I lost 100 large taxpayer universal credits. Yeah? And to the HMRC and to the government, I will answer for that at some point. Yeah? When them emergency loans come due, I'll have to answer. I'll be the one calling them and say, hey man, whoop-de-whoop. There's no doubt about it, however. Yeah? However. Dubois had earned it. I think that's what I was saying. I completely forgot now. Yeah? I was sucking Dubois off, but he had actually earned it. It wasn't just talking his way into it. And Fury, he talks a good game. I was talking about, that's what the bar skipped my head, man. They always zap my brain, man, when I'm talking. I've got the bars back for the masses, don't worry, I've got the bars back. I was talking about Fury. And yes, I got cucked betting on Fury against Usyk. But the point is, the reason Fury's Yama was good, because you want to see it translated into the ring. Right? Yeah? He talks big and he goes in there and has a go. It's not like they're spinning us a yarn here. We don't know what's going to happen and Fury's just mouthing off. Yeah? For example, Fury versus AJ, we're all down to hear Fury mouth off and let's see what happens. Let's see if the British blockbuster, the biggest bum of Britain award, let's see how it goes. But when you've seen something twice, I've seen Fury talk big before the first fight and do nothing. I've seen him talk big before the rematch and do nothing. So at this point, from a fair and logical perspective, I don't need to hear Fury talk about and do nothing again. See what I mean? It's not like there's no intrigue there. The talking leads to intrigue when it's likely to materialise or there's a chance. I've literally seen it twice. Yeah? With nothing changing in between apart from Fury's probably put another £20 on. He's probably walking around £315 now. Put £30 on probably. That's all that's changed. He's put more weight on, he's got older, and there's been more Chang up his nose. Listen, people, if this was the undisputed Chang sniffing award, championship of the world, undisputed Chang consumption champion, I'd say, you know what, people, we can have another look at this. He's odds on for me. This is boxing, though. There's no information that implies to me that, he needs another go. Or, I don't even want to see another go, though. I don't want to hear him talking. It's annoying. He talks a lot. He bumped my money and did nothing. So it was the opposite. It's the last guy I need to see in there. But that's the honest truth. And it sounds hyperbolic. Oh, it's the last guy. No, but really, there's loads of guys. I'd rather see Atama, honestly. Now, Atama's not ready, but if I had a choice between Usyk and Atama or Usyk and Fury, I want Atama. I want something new. I want Parker. I want Caballero. Agitus, Maximus, Agitus, Caballerius. He's too big and honestly, I've said it a lot yet, but Fury's no good. He's a big bag of milk. No good. Dubois is too stiff. Fury is too milky around the midsection. Dubois, he's too stiff. Maximus Agitius Caballerius is way too big and way too strong. Honestly. Yeah? Honestly. All the other times I was playing. Honestly. That's the truth. This is the one. No joke. This is, for me, it's this or bust, man. I ain't even playing with you. Oh, AB, you say that about everyone. I didn't say it about Parker. I'm telling you right now. He's way too big and way too strong. He'll walk through him. The body's too soft. He's too soft, man. He's way too soft. But anyway, so another discussion. Let's get back to these cats here.
It's about money. It's about what money do you bring to the table. Tyson Fury generates, like, look how dull the build-up was to an extent for Dubois Usyk. Dubois didn't really want to say anything. The face-off was rubbish. Fury, you know what you're
Three
getting.
face-offs.
Dude. Yeah, exactly.
Three face-offs for that.
And also, the fights were quite competitive.
They were fun.
They were quite competitive, fun.
Rewatch value was there.
Yeah, so, I mean, look, it should be Parker.
See the soft shilling. Yeah, it was wicked build-up, and the build-up was what? It wasn't that good. Oh, it was wicked build-up, and the fights were 10 out of 10, and the fights were stinky, man. Who's watched it again, is the point. Yeah? Who's watched it again? Apart from the Fury Man fans and the Usyk homosexuals, who has watched Fury and Usyk again? Oops. No one's watching that again, man. It was alright. It was like a 12-round amateur fight, to be fair. There was no serious harm done. There was no bad intentions. I prefer Usyk and Dubois. Yeah? Dubois' a big stiff idiot, and Usyk, he was turning his hands over. That's all I've asked from him, to be fair. I'd rather watch that again, if anything. Yeah? Letting Ivan off. I want to see the Ivan. Now, maybe people are saying that's the only justification for this fight is, oh, this time Usyk going to bring Ivan and plaster him. And that is the only reason I want to see it. But people also argue, well, Usyk's a humanitarian, and he's not the one going to... Listen, Tyson's got 10 kids. Usyk don't really want to hurt, apparently. He don't want to hurt people. Apart from Dubois, because he was gobby, but then Fury was gobby. Again, this could be an Aryan type one. Why did Usyk give it to Dubois? Yeah, but not Tyson Fury. Oops. Fury was doing the most gobbing. All Dubois said was that you got a soft body and I touched you to it and you was folded like an IKEA deck chair. That was the truth though, he was folded. Oh, it was low, oh, it was not low. Irrelevant, you was folded like a cheap IKEA deck chair, bottom line. And that got him butt hurt. But Fury was doing the most. I think Usyk probably thinks that shows you that Dubois' bars did hit home. That makes sense. Because Fury said a lot more that isn't based in reality, that is just... What's the word I'm looking for? Just being an idiot, right? But I think Usyk possibly either is Aryan Brotherhood or he sees Fury as an idiot, as a jester. So he don't take him serious. He doesn't take it personal. With Dubois, Usyk's thinking, you should be picking my cotton, man. It could be them kind of leanings, right? That's what it could be. Yeah? Usyk might be sitting there plotting up thinking, this Nick here should be 100%, man. Yeah? That's what you could be thinking. I don't know, I'm not there, I'm not in his head. But you think he'd want to give it to Fury as well, especially if Fury comes out and says, oh, I've been robbed, I bet him, I bet him twice, yeah? That's what he said. So Usyk, you really want to plot on it? It's the fight game. I don't get this whole, oh, he's humanitarian, he don't really want to hurt people. That was alleged after the first AJ fight as well. When AJ is all, put him out, man. Put him out. He signed up for it. He's making 50 large schmillions. Put him out. Stop playing, man. Yeah? Stop playing. That's what makes Usyk new age as well. Oh, he don't want to hurt. Fucking hell, what are we doing here, man? Play ping pong, right? Do something else.
You know what you're
Three
getting.
face-offs.
Dude. Yeah, exactly.
Three face-offs for that.
And also, the fights were quite competitive.
They were fun.
They were quite competitive, fun.
Rewatch value was there.
Yeah, so, I mean, look, it should be Parker. It should be Cabio. So, understand, I'm saying it should be those guys. But ultimately...
Here we go, look. This is the soft chilling again. This is the psyop on the masses. Right, the psyop is... no, it should be, but... Bosh, the script. Yeah, that gives him plausible deniability for the script he's reading. No, it definitely should be this, but... I'm going to make you start second-guessing your morality. Yeah? No, we definitely shouldn't be ordering 60 large of pizza in. Right? We definitely shouldn't be doing that. But, if we was to, it would make a lot of economical and Babylonian sense. That kind of trail of thought. Yeah? We know it's not right, but I'm going to sell it to you anyway. See that? These cats here are wicked, man. They're wicked. They're wicked too. Listen, man. To the boxing gods, you man will answer for these. That's what you're doing. It's not. Listen, that's between you and God, man. That's between you and the boxing gods that you'll answer to. Nothing to do with me. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a vessel they hath chosen to speak through. For sure. And there's no doubt about it.
Tyson Fury does what, like, this is Tyson Fury. You know,
Get rid of
those guys.
blades.
But it should be Parker. It should be Cabio. One, better, fun.
Rewatch value was there.
Yeah, so, I mean, look, it should be Parker. It should be Cabio. One, so, understand, I'm saying it should be those guys. But ultimately, Tyson Fury does what, like, this is Tyson Fury. You know, he kind of gets to jump the queue. Manzilla48 says, if both of you could meet one fighter from the...
Can you believe that? No, listen, guys. Yeah? It should be Parker. It should be Caballel. But Tyson Fury does what he wants. Yeah, he does what he wants. So the very same man who's complaining about Fury... This is the thing. If you're not reading a script here, it's pretty simple to understand. Yeah? Fury versus Chisora 3, you man were not saying... You were not saying, Fury's the man, it's Tyson, bosh, ho, ho. It's Tyson. You weren't saying that. Because there was the Fury man fans, there was Tyson Fury homosexuals, yeah? Who was saying, he's earned it now. Oh, well, come on, bosh. It's Tyson, it's Big Tice. Yeah? Bosh. Yeah? All them kind of man. Yeah? The Yaxley Lennon crowd, they were like, yeah, bosh, bosh, bosh. Sucking Fury off for Chisora 3. Yeah, sweet. They were them ones, them man there. You see them, with the liquor, with the moody moonshine in their hand. Yeah? 100%. An X amount of grammage up their snout. Bottom line. Okay? Let's not do this. Listen, man. Let's not do this. This shows you where the agenda's going as well. The fact these, man, listen, Turkey's hanging out the back of Ade. And I'm happy for him, honestly, it's not about that. I'm happy these men are getting paid. But the truth is the truth. Whether they're getting paid and I'm not getting paid or not, the truth is the truth, end of the day. You got the undisputed tag here. It's all ring magazined up. What's my point? So, why be? But if it's a script, where'd they get the script from? I'm going to show you right now where the script came from. Ring Magazine, after Usyk plastered El Stiffy, Minimus Duquitius. The Ring Magazine posted this yesterday. The updated heavyweight rankings. Alright, so let's have a look at the updated heavyweight rankings. Any second now, come on. Okay. Bosh. So what they've done is, they've bumped Dubois down, because initially I did a video last week after Dubois got filled in. And the rankings before, or just after Dubois got filled in, was Usyk number 1, then Fury, then Dubois, then Parker, then Caballel. So we were all like, what? That's ridiculous, man. Hoodie whoop. Right? That's ridiculous. What Turkey doing? 2-2s. We were hoping, well, maybe now there's going to be an update. Instead, the moody update we get is the following. All that's happened is Parker and Caballel have moved up one place. In fact, no. Parker's moved up one place. I think that's not possible. Either way, the point is, it was Usyk, Fury, Dubois. In fact, was it Usyk, Dubois, Fury? So they've bumped everyone up. They've dropped Dubois, and everyone else has moved up as point. Nothing's changed, though. So at this point, you've still got Fury. His Turbulency is signing off on the fact that Fury is still ranked number 1. He's done nothing. So this tells you who wants... Turkey already said, before the Dubois fight, we didn't even know how that was going to go. Yeah? Turkey's saying, no, we've got the fight booked for March 26. Fury saying, I got the fight booked for March 26. And I was hoping, praying that that Turkey was more based, but it's turned into, and it doesn't even make sense. The narrative, and we talked about this the other day. Whoop-de-whoop. Fury sells loads of numbers. I'm not sure he does though. I'm not sure it's relevant. Turkey's never making money on Fury versus Usyk. The same way he's never making money on Usyk versus Parker. I'd argue it's probably about the same, the amount of money he'll lose, because he'll have to pay Fury a truckload more than he will. In fact, he'll have to pay Usyk both of them. Fury and Usyk have to be paid a truckload more than Usyk and Parker. If Turkey decides it's Usyk and Parker or Usyk and Caballero, he can drop the rates for both fighters. For Fury and Usyk, the fact Fury can feel that Turkey's glazing him, Fury's like a 38-year-old, same as Usyk. It's time for the young bloods. And I wouldn't mind you if Fury had come in the second fight and really had a go, and I thought, you know what, it was close, he lost, but he had a go, I'm down for it. At this point, he's just pocket digging. He'll huff and he'll puff, and he'll get in there. Sugar Hill saying, come on, Tyson, you can rest tomorrow. And Tyson's like, don't want to fight. AB, you won't want to fight. Listen, man, you're getting paid 80 mil. We're not asking you to go life and death at the small hall show, but for 80 mil or 50 mil, get in there and fight, man, till you're knocked out. That's my base case now. I'm not interested in hearing about health, bottom line, not interested about it. For 80 million, do you know what I'd do? Yeah? Do you know what the masses would do for 80 million? So for 80 million, all bets are off. I expect you to go out flat on your back. And that should be what's in the contract. One man is going out right on his back. Yeah? So you're either going to have to quit or get knocked out. And that would incentivise people to think, you know, I might as well have a go now. Or quit, and at least it's clear then. Oh, Usyk made Fury quit, fine. Not doing this, well, I'll go in there, kind of have a bit of a go, and I'll politic the rest of the fight when I get a bit tired. That's whack. And that's what we've seen him do that twice already, man. In both fights. Have a go, Tyson. Let's have a go now. He went out like a wet fart. He didn't want no squabbles, man. He got punched up by the 5-foot gap-toothed. Okay? So forget about the numbers. The numbers, Turkey's bleeding money like you wouldn't believe. None of these shows are making money. So don't tell me about, the Fury number. The way they talk about Fury is as if he's like someone like Mayweather, even then, but Mayweather. That's the way they talk about, or Canelo. They talk about him like he's Mayweather. Canelo is not at all. Not even half close to them levels. And even that, Canelo's fell off bigly. Floyd was only doing 600,000 buys. But that still generates 60 million. See how crazy that is? Floyd would fight bums here and do 600,000, 700,000 buys. At $100 a piece, that's only bringing 70 million. So if he pays Usyk and Fury 50 mil each, which is conservative apparently, where's the rest of the money coming from? Right? Turkey's losing money. So you might as well lose money. And Turkey's whole shtick was, I'm coming in to make boxing great again. I'm telling you now, Turkey. All them bootlickers hanging out the back of you. Yeah? Trying to get on the tour bus. Yeah? Shillman and Ade Oladipo just gagging to get on the tour bus. They ain't gonna tell you this, man. But the masses don't want it. Fury's done. We've seen it twice. What are they getting? It's not like we haven't seen it before. We've seen it twice. This does not deserve a trilogy at any level. There's no demand for it. Oh, the number. Why would independent media care about the numbers? What, are you getting cut in? Oops, they're getting cut in. Because I wouldn't give a fuck. What would I care that he does more numbers? Oh, OB, but it's a business. Turkey's losing money. So don't tell me about a business. Yeah? If it's about business, then do that. But don't be losing money and putting fights on that don't make no sense. If you're going to lose money, do what's right. Yeah? If Fury Usyk was actually going to make money, I'd kind of half get it. It's not. He's going to be bleeding money for sure. Unless these numbers are all fake and inflated. If it turns out, even then, though, these men don't sell in the States. Even if Fury, let's see what Fury and Usyk did. UK pay-per-views. Fury versus Usyk 2. Pay-per-view buys UK. Let's see if the math's in here about these numbers. So I think you man capping. And I think you reading a script. Let's have a look here. See what I mean? This OIB AI is so good. Where's the AI at, man? Sources revealed that 1.5 million pay-per-views. So apparently it generated over 50 million. I don't know how legit this is. You see the point I'm making? Yeah? the purses were $150 million between Usyk and Fury, right? You've made 50 mil off pay-per-view. So Turkey's lost between 50 and 100 mil, bottom line. Well, certainly 50 mil he's lost. Even if he sold pay-per-views and then maybe a bit of sponsorship here and a bit of tickets there. They don't even sell no tickets, man. It's in Saudi. So even if you say somehow he had, like LDBC used to say, no, Al Heyman, he owns the commissary. Well, you think they did 50 million in burgers and hot dogs? You man have burger and cheese tacos. Come on. Where do they find these weirdos at? So it's fair to say the best Turkey could have done on that Fury versus Usyk show is 50 mil loss. You're losing money. Don't talk about the money, man. This ain't ever been about the money from Turkey's point of view. Certainly not in the short term. And in the long term, Fury's washed. You're better off, Turkey, paying Fury to get punched up by Caballero. If you're interested in actually the sport, Turkey might as well lose 50 mil paying Fury to fight Parker or Caballero. Let's transfer that value into the young 32-year-old up-and-coming as such stars. Or Retauma. Or even Dubois or Bacoli. Right? Pay Fury over the odds to fight so we can pass his soul on to the next generation. That's what the thing should be. The play. Strategically. It shouldn't be, let's give the fans a fight. Let's overpay for a fight no one wants. Why is Turkey so desperate to put a bunch of coins in Fury's pocket for? Pause. Right there. What is this dude trying to put bare coins in another man's pocket? Yeah? Why would a man be doing that for? That's the implication, allegedly. Some people might speculate. Not my opinion. Because some of the math ain't mathing here for me. The fights weren't that good. Yeah? Fury didn't leave it all out there. He's been boxed up twice and Turkey's still trying to throw money at Fury. El Suspecto. Yeah? But bottom line is, man. Yeah, I don't tell you, man. But get ready for it. Talk sport. Simon Sheldon. He'll be rolled out. Well, yeah. You know what he loves? Listen, if you give Simon Sheldon a financial narrative, he gets Semalong. At the very least, he starts getting Semalong, doesn't he? Well, you know Simon lost 100 million in a Moody football club, so he thinks he knows about business now, right? The minute you know what I mean, Simon's one of them guys, them pseudo financial wizards. Well, I know the numbers because I blew up 100 mil football club. I lost 100 mil, so I know about numbers. Come on, Simon, bro. Come on, man. Yeah, you know how to lose money. We all can do that. Yeah, the masses have been known to why we can lose money. I could come on in, I know about gambling. I know how to lose money gambling. Yeah, listen, Simon. You know how to lose money in a football club, man. Yeah, and you got pumped up on Talk Sport. If I was the top dog at Talk Sport and they pumped my face everywhere, I'd be on too. So don't play with me. Yeah, you rolled your dice in business and you got chewed up and spat out. Lord Farquaad looking ass. But he'll come out, well, you know what he's like. Well, you know the finances. But expect it, is what I'm saying. I'm giving you man a forewarning. Don't bother with everything as well. Don't bother coming back here. Don't come back here. Why be with the money? I'm interested. Hearing about how money may or may not be working out for other people, man. This is a sport. And Turkey's supposed to be keeping it tight. Has Turkey not learnt his lesson? Turkey, man, you've been paying a bunch of bare bums, a bunch of money, and what have you got for it? Not nothing back. Stinko de Mayo, Canelo sucked. Skull sucked. Ryan Garcia sucked. Rolly sucked. So this whole throwing money at things, it's not working. Yeah? Throw money at the idiots like Fury to fight legitimate people like Caballero. If I was wasting 50 mil, that's what I'd do. I'd say, listen, Tice, if you want to make 80 mil again, you'll be fighting Caballero. If not, have fun on Netflix. Simple as that. Leave it as that. Because Fury ain't bringing nothing now. Honestly, there's nothing there. He's finished as such. Or the AJ fight. For me, it's AJ or you overpay for Caballero. It's never Usyk. Anyway, now before I get out of it as well, I got to do a moody, shameless plug, people. We got the Usyk vs. Dubois 2 leaked. analysis, an hour-long video on the YB's Patreon, patreon.com/the YB. Here's a clip from it. Look at the head movement. Look at this ferocity on the shots as well. Look at the body. Look, do you know what I mean? These men take big shots here, and they stay in the pocket, and they take them and they rock and roll, and they're not bent out of shape, like they've never been hit before. These new age man, yeah, they get hit once and they look like they've never been hit before in their life. You know what I mean? Like idiots, man. Look at that massive shot that people, come on, do me a favour. Just for a minute. Let's have a look at this here. I think it might be here. Look at that shot there. That shot would knock Anthony Johnston into 2062. Okay, look at this one here, look. Boshes him right on the end of his beak. Alright then, people, click the link on my bindi right now and it'll take you through to the Patreon. Otherwise, the link's in the description. The link is in the comment section. Big ups. Yeah? Listen, sponsor this. You know, you see them ads of a dusty dog? Yeah? Sponsor this dusty dog, man. Yeah? Billy the dog, Billy the YB, man. He need them coins. Billy down bad, man. What do I need? Is that what you man want? Do you man need my hair to be falling out? And me looking emaciated? That's what it's going to take for some of you tight coin clippers, man, to put me on. You ain't got $3. Really? Yeah? You ain't got $3? Yeah, you'll be sorry when I come on here. My hair's all falling out. My teeth are gone out. My teeth are falling. Yeah, you'll be sorry then. It'll be too late then. Because the YB, he washed up. Yeah, there's no coming back from me washed up. So don't play with me, man. Don't play with me. Bash.